Okay, now we're going to move to screen options. Right now there's so many different kinds of screens that are available for this class. I've kind of tried to keep it a little bit simple. Wood frames have been around forever. Wood is the most common choice. It's inexpensive. The mesh is either glued or stapled to the frame. And as you can see, this will work fine. This will work fine. It's great. We used it for years with Harley-Davidson. Aluminum is the next one. It's inexpensive. It'll hold tension better than a wood frame. It won't warp. It's lightweight. And you can use it over and over. And again, the lightness of it, a lot of people like these because they are light. And again, you pull the mesh off, we'll put a brand new mesh on there for you. So these work out real well. Then we move to roller frames. Roller frames, they can be retensioned. They can be stretched to a much higher Newton than wood or aluminum. Expensive tools and meters are needed for stretching. Now, there's some purists out there that say this is the only way to screen print. I don't know, do y'all ever use a roller frame over there?
They did before I got there, but it was...
They're expensive. You go from $20 to about $50, $60 a frame. And again, you need the tools. And my final thing that I say is the good old pre-stretched aluminum frames really are the best value. You're freeing up production time. You don't have somebody that's actually having to stretch these frames at your location. So this is really the best value. This is the one that I would choose over any of these currently. Any questions on frames, screen frames?
My question was, why would someone choose one over the other, wood versus aluminum versus the roller seems like it's much more sophisticated.
Right.
But why would someone, for example, choose a wood versus, does it require different equipment? Do they all go on the same machine? Why would someone choose one over
Okay, why would somebody choose one over the other? And that's a really good question. I'll be honest with you, I still have customers that this is all they use is a wooden frame. They're economical. This is the cheapest way to get you going. And again, at Harley-Davidson, we use these by the ton. You know, it's a great choice. Now, the only drawback with this is after a while, you can imagine it's going to start getting soaked with solvents and inks, and it is going to take a beating from repeated remeshing. So at a certain point, you know, this one's going in the trash. Aluminum, which is my favorite, it's going to take a long time before you degrade this to the point where you can't use it anymore. This is the best value right here. This is in my opinion. Now, the roller frame, this is the most sophisticated. However, do you need it? You know, do you need this? A lot of people, this is all they'll use. You know, they want to do the highest end simulated process. I personally, I've never worked any place where they would even buy these. They were just too expensive. So, good question, but it would be your decision to decide, you know, what type of printing do you want to do? Again, if you're doing, you know, basically just spot colors, athletic prints and whatnot, why would you need a big sophisticated frame just to print one color, you know? So that works out real well. I have people that do simulated process that, you know, they're doing this quality printing. Well, of course, this would work for that.